What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today we are with B Money, who played the Moss 44 50K guarantee and took it down. So let's see how he did it. Oh, this looked like the last hand.
That was the last hand, yeah.
Let's start this way then.
So, you late registered?
No, he fired a few bullets.
I fired yeah, I probably registered like level 5 and I fired I think I fired 5 bullets in it.
Why did you check here?
I just didn't think I was gonna get value from anything at this point.
Okay, you don't think a side pays at least another bet?
Think I can get it on the river.
Okay. I would definitely bet the turn, expecting to get called by King Eye even. Ace High definitely. Open three bet, easy fold. Okay, ace high board, see bet small, seems good. This is against the small blind, queen jack six. I wonder what the size would be here. Because we're EP, maybe we have some larger bets and it's a pretty good texture for him. So you go small, let's look it up. What is it? The 50 effective, 50 deep, and then what are we like EP against the against the small blind, and then queen. So get 60 EP versus small blind. Uh, Queen, Jack, six, rainbow, something like that, right? Yeah. Just to look at the size, yeah, it's mostly small. And then church can mix. Church is actually betting big a little bit more often than the rest of the range. Okay, either way. Calls,
I
we
did
sit like,
some I did some work on small blind recently only because I felt I didn't know it that well and just kind of a simplified takeaway was bet more on monotone boards.
mm-hmm,
I mean not monotone on rainbow boards.
mm-hmm,
So I think I would have checked back if this was two-tone. Or used a more polar strategy.
okay. Then yeah, we end up like betting what, like 75% of the time, mostly small. And then yeah.
So make a
Oh,
flash report.
I'm sorry after that.
Could you make flash report?
Sure. Gonna use the big size less. It uses it more. On flush draw, you actually get to bet more often. Okay. Then on flush draw, you want to have like a card of the suit to be betting. But not so much, right? Sizing up with the ace of heart.
Probably more from later position because we just have we still have a big range advantage from under the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Queen jack six. Check bet small call. And then the turn. It's like the king of hearts. check. And what kind of size should we go for with the? So this is what? What is it? Like 6.6? So 6.6 into a pot of 9, so 66% basically. See what you go for. You check back. Okay, a little bit tight here, but it is checking back quite frequently actually. My strategy would be to bet again, but good to see that there's a lot of checking. What do you check here?
I just think that this card isn't as good for us as we think because it does complete a lot of equity. He has 9, 10, ace 10, king jack, king queen. Um, it's not like his verse big blind. I don't think I'm going to get three streets with this run out. So if he checks river, I can either induce a bluff or I can get one more street on the river.
Okay. Okay, and then yeah, it goes pretty big. This is for this size, it's a bit tough. I guess you always call with this hand, but many single pairs are in a tough spot. Do you even win here? Let's see. Yeah. Like population, when they take that line here, like this super blast on the river, it's always the nuts, right? Yeah, Frank says fold. I think I like fold, like exploitative fold. And then if the guy's gonna bluff, I feel like he's gonna go like 8 big blinds, maybe 9 big blinds top, right? Or like 7, or maybe like a good old half pot, So like this size, I don't think people bluff for that size at all. Yeah, unless you have like a note that the guy is crazy. Yeah,
I think it's hard to fold when you cap turn though,
sure.
even to that size.
Okay, so open, 3 bet, very small, but you're kind of shallow. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like the small. I mean, this is probably wrong. I don't like the small pairs in this spot, though. I'd rather have, high cards with blockers that flop well because I think this is more of a nutted strategy by the button player. The small three bet.
yeah,
Equity realization is pretty shitty once we call.
yeah, out of position. But you're offered a great price. Yeah, tough spot. I like either calling or folding either way. I think it's very close. Depends on who's 3 betting, I think. The guy never 3 bets, I mean, but for this price, it's okay, open shove. Would I raise here? I think I would, button cut off hijack, low jack. Low jack, I would definitely raise this one. What is it, 25 or 20? Low jack, yeah, the
It's in
floor,
there.
the floor. Mixing. Um,
Feel EP open versus MP call. This comes out.
yeah, I think I'm majority calling here. I would always fold like 10-8, but I think 10-9 is my floor. So we got button cutoff, high jack, low jack, under the gun 1 and low jack. Under gun 1, low jack. Then, yeah, oh, even 10-8 is mixing. 10-9 definitely a call. Funny
That's
how
where
Jack 10 is like mixing, but 10-9 is like full frequency. Yeah. Oh, kings and kings. Okay. This one probably fine. Ooh, okay, so could go either way, shove or call. Hmm, 10, 9, 10. We're very shallow, so we can't really chase backdoors, right? But it's a pair board, and on pair boards, usually we're gonna struggle to defend. What's his size? It goes pretty small. Let's look this one up. What are we, 15? He is cut off. Big blind. Yeah, either way, right? Shove or call, probably very close. So say we call. Let's see what 10 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 9 of hearts. Against a one big blind. Are we supposed to continue with those back doors? It's not easy. Always range betting, yeah? Yeah, no, easy fold. And too shallow to float with the back doors. Frank says, call for him. Okay. Let's see what Frank has in store for us. Yeah, mixing, right? Ace three, ace four with the back door, very close spot. That's the thing, right? On those pair boards, especially since at this stack depth, like usually on pair boards, you want a big part of your defense range is gonna be like your pairs, but you don't have any here because you're very shallow. You have to dig a little bit deeper. So it's very close here. Yeah, you folks who don't have the back door. Okay, aces, just call, very nice. That's one, raise to three. Is this too strong to raise? Probably fine, but I think I prefer a call here. You're not afraid of anything. Even if a six rolls off, it's not really in his range. So
Yeah, I feel like when you talk about it that way, I've considered playing it like that. To me, it's like when you have 10 bigs and like you're in this spot, you tend to just like if I had a king here, I'd check raise, right?
yeah, for sure.
So it's
Like,
like,
but this
like if
one,
I flop two,
yeah,
if I had two pair here, you slow player two pair here, but
yeah,
you're one pair, you check raise.
yeah. Okay, limp, jump. Very good. Oh, it calls. Oh, turn the king, river the ace. What a sweat. Ooh, very close spot. Hmm. This is close. Uh, Probably very tough spot here, right? If he jams perfectly, this is probably a call. If he's a bit nitty, it probably leans toward fold. Yeah. Tough spot. Let's see what you did before.
Can we try and look this one up, will we?
I'm sorry?
Can we try and look this one up?
This one?
Yeah.
Sure. We look at
Sorry,
like
it's not too much.
Chippy V. So what is it? Like 15 deep, 17. Let's look at 15, I guess. And then we
Well,
raise
let me take a screenshot. I'll probably run it.
this one.
I'll just take a screenshot. Yeah, got it.
Okay, so big blind call. Actually, wait, small blind call. Then big blinds all in.
This looks like it's supposed to be a call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If he shoves perfectly, right? But you see, like, not many players are shoving every ace here, even like the edges. They probably missed some of those hands, right? Do you see the queen nine suited very often, the 10-9 suited, jack 10 off? You know, and then
Yeah.
we're at like the bottom of the range, or very close to it. Wait, nice call, jam. So yeah, kind of close. Let's see, EV. Oh, no EV. So probably a fine call if he jams perfectly. Against a net.
GTO Wizard has it like 0.14 big blinds
Yeah,
call.
yeah. Tough spot, right? Tough spot. Button cut off hijack, low jack versus under the gun 1. So I think king queen here would be a good 3-bet, right?
Yeah, King Queen. I don't like this either.
Is there any sliver of king jack? Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's some sliver. Bet raise, probably easy fold.
Probable lead flop, but not clear.
So this is very shallow. You
I'd
don't
call
have,
this on the button, I think.
yeah. In a vanilla around this stack depth, if you get deep in the game, you don't really have a calling range anymore. I think I prefer fold.
I mean, we're still very much at the beginning stages.
Yeah,
I mean, I fired 5 bullets. This is still bullet number 1.
is it? Is it? I don't think so. We'll see though. So open,
Normal?
3-bet. This is, probably a call, but you need a guy to be bluffing very often for you to be able to make a profitable call here. I like fold here, honestly. Cause I don't think people 3-bet enough. So yeah. Yeah, tough spot. I guess you call. And queen, ambitious raise. Yeah. Alright, just a small bet because this is pretty dry. Actually, 50 deep. Could you size up here?
I usually don't size up when there's 2s and 3s on the board.
Yeah, you don't, right? It's too dry, but ace king, I'm like, maybe.
It's also, he has a lot more kings in his range than aces.
Yeah, just small. This one should be all in, sir. Could we button cut off hijack versus cut off 50 deep? Maybe we could just a smidge sometimes. Okay, bet call. No backdoors. You gotta call once. Not a bad turn. He bets twice into 2 players, but is this the guy that just went all in with king queen? Makes it tough. It's him, right? So against this guy,
Also, like when he when he bets, the eight's better for us. So when he keeps betting, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it's just like, I feel like, very aggressive.
The 8
And
isn't that good because you should probably fold most of them
yeah, okay,
on the flop.
yeah. Okay, king 10 with a flush draw. What kind of size should we go for here? Feel like half pot would be perfect. We go small? Let's see what the machine says.
There's a three
Uh,
out there. So I go small. Twos and threes mean I go small.
uh, cut off versus big blind. Cut off, big blind, then have king 10 3.
It was rainbow, no?
No, flush draw. Yeah, just small. Although queen 9 off is the one that can kind of size up, but generally just small. Um, look at queen 9 off here. So you don't really size up with the diamond. So when you don't have suit interaction is when you size up a little bit. I think I'm always raising this one. Am I wrong? 50 deep, for like, low jack. Yeah,
It's 25 deep.
oh, 25 deep.
It's
I
very
don't know
symmetric, but
anymore.
it's not a raise.
What do you do 25 deep, Jonas? You raise this one?
Oh, no.
Oh, you could. Good. Oh, no. Whatever.
Oh, big stack.
Oh, so against a bet small, we'd have a great check raise here, but against this size, I think we just fold. Is it the crazy guy again? Sorry, flop stack, but if you see this, you're very aggressive. Okay, this one, 25 deep, actually very interesting. Do we ever limb jam with this hand class? Probably not. Probably wanna raise some. Small blind RFI, ace 5 off, mixing. Yeah, I also think it's the last bullet. Okay, see that small. Ooh, you put yourself at risk here. I think I'm just mostly calling.
I feel like if you look at the amount of money that's in the pot already, it's, if you had like 15 bigs here, heads up versus the big line, right? This would be a good open jam.
Yep.
But you have an additional two and a half bigs in there, so it makes it a better play.
You have no jamming range here. Zero.
Yeah, I think I would just lean towards calling here. Oh, yeah, to avoid this precisely. Oh, okay. Well, there goes another bullet.
Solver wants to remain on captain these spots and BB. In general, it doesn't like to reopen action often.
Yeah, it's the same, right? You don't have much jams here unless you have like it's such a small portion of the strategy that you can just like leave it out.
Yeah, but when you look at this sim is based on if you go all in and he folds, you're only winning 1.5 bigs or 2.5 bigs. In that hand, there's an additional 2.5 bigs of dead money in the pretty much dead money in the pot.
Yeah, but I don't think you, I don't know. I
I ran a
wouldn't.
lot of spots like this. It never jumps, like never.
So this
In
one is a,
MKO, in PKO, it just in PKO it can, in MKO it can, but in vanilla it doesn't do too much.
It's also not ICM, so it's like
You can run. It's pretty quick to run semi-full.
this is a jam though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you just call.
I always screw these up. I feel like this the worst aces are jams, and this is kind of a call.
Well,
Maybe you're
here
right.
RFI is 60%. You just want to take down like 50, sorry, 50, 40.
Yeah.
Whatever needs. You just jam.
Jam everything but A6.
Yeah, but you're kind of right because if you look at like 5 big blinds more, it's the part of the deck that starts to call a little bit more because you
Yeah,
block the
so at 20
bottom
you
of
can
his,
jam. Yeah.
yeah, because you block the bottom of his range with your eight. As play, should we check raise this? SPR is very low, half top pair. What do you guys say? Check raise?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't like check raising one pair versus completed equity hands.
I agree
So
with you.
you check
It's
all
not
turn as well,
pretty.
or you check jam?
It could go either way, alright? Either way, it's fine. The thing is, it's gonna get dicey. You got the redraw, so sure. I guess as long as you don't fold, right? Oh, 9-10 off. What a guy. I think here I would stab a little bit, but
Yeah, I remember this in game. I wasn't sure.
it's a bit exploitative. I don't think you're supposed to be betting very much here. But feel like people don't defend well on these kind of spots.
You bet a lot here. I don't see why we check a lot.
Let's have a
It's
look.
small. This Prometheus is broken, but you can do it anyway.
What do you
You
say?
just don't want to check a lot. I don't get it why.
Let's pair
At
boards,
least
so usually those pair boards are pretty good for out of position. Like say we were heads up against button. So
40% of range will bet, like for
EP,
sure.
button, big blind, then the board is 10, 10, 6, rainbow.
Button has no tens, right? So even more arguments to bet.
So check, and then yeah, we could definitely consider betting here. Not too crazy. 50-50, right? Lead. On this texture, we don't have equity. GG. Everyone's all in. Queen nine, fairly decent flop. Open ender, we just call. What a turn. Puts us in. Let's go.
Can you solve it? Is it possible?
I don't think so. Very shallow. 8 big blinds deep poker. I don't know.
Whatever.
My strategy, those open enders, I mostly call with those. 3 bet, kind of large. Pocket 7. Mixed. I don't know what to do here. What do you
I
guys
think
do?
we rip.
I feel like this is
I think we rip.
sorry, go ahead.
So that's what you did. Yeah, you fold.
Yeah, I just
Good.
feel like our sevens against his range is pretty crappy. We're in a pretty much a shover fold strategy, and shoving sevens there isn't great.
Yeah,
I also feel he's three betting pretty big from the hijack, so that's a stronger range too.
Still chip EV, right?
yes, it's a ACR, so very long structure. I like the jam. Oh, another bullet. I mean. This is close, right? You guys call or you guys fold? Think it, for me, it's based on the villain. Think if you look at chip EV here, it's probably a call. What do you guys say?
I don't think you can fold any two pink cards here.
Yeah, right. What is it, like 12 deep?
I fold. Has to jump like Jack 6 full weight. That
You know what?
can
I almost said if Arturas is shoving the small blind, you should probably fold here. So all in,
Like if I jump small blind?
yeah, I'm just kidding. Jack 10, yes, in range at chippy V, but requires the guy to be jamming perfectly, right?
Yeah.
All of his, like, no one is really doing that, or maybe they are, I don't know.
Man, on ACR, I think they shove too wide. They show up with all sorts of trash when they shove from the small blind.
You think they shove wider than that? Jack 3?
I think they take a
Jack
lot of those
4?
hands that should be limping and shove. I think they're shoving queen eight suited, queen nine suited.
Okay,
Yeah, but it doesn't help our EV. We need like 10-5.
Yeah, but they're just we're fine. I think we're fine against that range.
okay.
High lows, ace high, king high, everyone can jump. The problem is if we jump 6-5 suited.
I would not fold here. 20 deep. Think because we have a deuce, a 3 or a 4, we block the folding range a little bit, so I would min raise.
Feel like it comes out at jack two. I think it's like queen. I feel like we need a better second card. No, it's in there.
Yeah, you could limp, I guess. And like, if you have a deuce, a 3 or a 4, as we see here, you're a little bit less aggressive, but you still have a decent blocker. Button could have hijack, 20 deep, I'm raising this. Yeah,
Bottom.
it's called. Oh, the 9 on the river, let's go. I am raising this.
I think we're in ICM now. I think we're 50% of the field after late reg.
Even at
Make
50, it might open.
mixing.
You will not get enough aggressive responses for EV of 10-9 off open to be bad. So you get to open really wide still, I think, on most tables.
Checking here. I'm not checking at all here. What do you guys do?
We had a
Yeah,
second high card. I think we have more of the range advantage.
yeah, correct.
So those ace, rag flops, I tend to check a lot in the middle. This probably mixes because it's rainbow.
Oh, you need asymmetric. It's like solver will not help her if her. Her guy has by far, I would say, strongest range here, so solver might range better. But in practice, range bet with top range, I don't know if works. They probably want to face X, best ace X's to develop over strategies.
Makes sense. As played though, I think we need to check raise here. Right? Like usually multi-way in a sandwich, don't want to be raising very much unless you close the action. But that's not true if the big blind is the guy in the sandwich. We can just disrespect him a little bit. Betting turn, maybe, right? So check, check, check. Oh, we don't
I'm
have
not
that.
betting turn because big blind has all the fours.
Okay. But now that he folds, what about check raising here?
I mean, I don't know. I could go either way with it. I really like to keep guys wide here and give them rope to blast off.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
no raise.
my
Like if he's betting
strategy,
like pocket fives or like I don't know. Like is he gonna call a check raise with pocket fives, like six, 7, 8, something like that? I'd rather him just take his Jack 10 suited and turn it into a bluff here. I'm not scared of anything. SPR is gonna be pretty low by the river. There are no draws I can rep.
yeah, but the problem, like Frank says, is if you just call here, you're out of position on the river, and then like people just check back and they don't thin value often enough, right? On the river. So it's gonna just check back. And then I feel like your hand wanna go in at this SPR with the hand class. So I would definitely raise here.
I mean, what do you want to click it? I mean, the SPR is what? It's two.
Yeah.
So what do you want to click it on him?
And
And
no,
then jam river?
seven, 7 or 8. Make him like
If the
3x.
board was, I mean, the board's so dry. If the board was wetter, I would do it. It was some kind of a
Well,
draw there. It's
he's
just
ve-
so dry.
he's very deep. He has hands like ace deuce suited, ace three suited, ace five suited, ace six suited. And like most players are not gonna fold those hands,
Yeah.
right? You're headed so
Yeah, I
much,
mean, I
ace
don't,
jack, ace 10, ace 9, ace 8. Uh, and then people sometimes get, oh, he doesn't really have like pocket queens there. But yeah, no, I feel like personally I would go for it. See, he checks back the river like too much. Uh, okay, we weren't getting paid anyway. Hmm, any jamming here?
so the reason I didn't jam was because I felt like I kind of played this like a 30 big blind stack. And I don't think I've had jams at 30 because I'm covered by the two guys behind and there's ICM. So here I'm happy to get it in versus the cutoff. Um, but we can fold if we get over jammed on.
Agree.
If I had less than 25, I would jam.
Okay. Okay, he saved you. Seven, eight suited. I think I'm raising here. Cut off 15. So what's your guess now? Like 50% field?
Yeah,
We can
might be
look,
close. Might be a little bit past that. Might be like in the 30s.
we can look at like
I
probably
just
like
my thinking there was, we have two stacks behind with less than 15 bigs. Um, so in an ICM situation, I want to be a lot more blocker oriented.
okay. Uh MTT ICM. Let's look at 300 players left. So 300 players left, and we have 15 big blinds from the cutoff. 14 maybe. See what we have. So we have 50 and then two short. So big stack, two short stack. Big stack. mm, mm, Not really anything close, right? Let's make it a bit wider, 17, then 13. So cut off. This one is not bad. This is the closest one we have. I guess we'll look it up. See what cutoff does at 13 here. Ah, mixing. Okay. I don't mind the bet here. I would just call here. Great turn. I think this is a spot where you want to lead a lot on this turn, right? So I think I would lead here.
Why would you lead here so much? Is it
Because
because of the stack size?
because it's 7-5-4. And then it's tough for him to have a really strong hand. And it's a bit of an exploit because people overfold to the lead. And then I think like GTO is a very heavy lead here.
Okay. But it's only completing a gut shot.
It will not be heavy lead. It might lead, but it's not gonna be heavy.
Okay.
We deducted on a lot of notes. Only thing that got there is like 7-5-5-4 and 8-6. 6-3
What's your lead
might
size,
be
Louis?
not in range.
To me, this is I'm always leading here. Every
This
time.
hand, yeah, okay, but
I'm
And what's
leading
your
with
lead
a
size,
range is
lot.
Louis?
not heavy lead.
Yeah, kind of. So he
Also on the
is
flop, it's not
hijack,
clear. Maybe we want to stack off combo draw.
queen four,
I mean,
then
on the
and then
flop,
seven
the
of diamonds. We'll check. Bet small. What do we do at 8-5? Just a, we could raise here a lot. Say we call. Turn is the 5 of hearts. Then yeah, plenty of leading, as you guys see. Then the rest of the 8-5 mostly leads. And it's a good bluff spot, honestly. You guys should give it a shot. It's pretty good. Okay. I think I'm just shoving here.
Yes.
Because of the nature of the hand and then because of this precisely.
No, it's because you want to make fold sixes and sevens, and if you call, we can read them.
That's why you call, in case the dum-dum calls with queens and he lets you off the hook.
Open jam, jack 10 suited, jack 9. Seems pretty good. This one though, I'm not sure. I jacked
This
and
might be
this.
this might be the bubble.
Okay.
And if you notice, that dude is using spazzy sizings.
This
He's,
is just a jam. Is it
I
not?
think this is the, I think we're on the bubble.
Yes, recording are available on our YouTube page. On the bubble, what would be the best play here? So stone bubble, right? Then very
Or
shallow,
close.
5 to 8.
I folded fours, and I definitely wouldn't have folded fours if
Yeah.
it was.
So let's see, this guy has 50, so a big stack. And then is there, average is pretty low. So lower average. And then big stack, 38. Average 22. There's many short stack on our table. Uh, I'm torn between looking at this one. Let's look at this one
Oh
first
no,
with
this
the,
is 300 left.
I thought I selected 151. Yeah, okay. Right. The 29. Look at this one and then let's look at another one just to compare. So in this one would be a great fold, but there's a short stack here. And then uh, if we are the shortest, thing is, okay, maybe this, why, this is just 21 here. This one is 8 big blinds. Okay, this one, no, there's still the 4 big blinds here. Okay, I guess this one wouldn't be bad. This one here, still never a jam. Okay. Oh, this one is tough. I guess if you're in the money, you call. What would you guys do here?
Fold.
Yeah, I think it's more of a call than a fold.
Let's see.
Are we in the money for you to be calling?
Yeah, we have to be in the money now. Because I wouldn't have called that if this was if it was ICM.
So what do we have here? We got 7 bigs. 6 to 8.
Maybe it's somewhat reasonable. 10-8 I call, but like 9-8, I don't know. I don't like it.
Then he has round R stack. Okay, let's look at this one. All blind. Yeah, it should be extremely wide here. And then 9-8, making decent money. Open jam. It's okay. I think I want to min raise some here. I think I would min raise this one as well. Maybe it says out of line. This one is very, very close. For 6 bigs here, very, very close. I think I'm shoving on top here. What would you guys do?
Like in this exact spot, ace jack was my bottom. And if I had a little bit better position, I would have played this, but there's just so many people left out.
Mhm. Oh, easy. Hmm. What a weird play. I think this has to be a raise button cut off hijack low jack. Would you guys raise here? I'm always raising.
Up to you. Depends on the table.
I agree with that. Okay, 22, we have a tree, so it's probably more of a limp. Here, exploitatively, I like to bet one. If you look at like population, I think they're defending around 30% of the time here, and GTO is defending around 50% of the time here. So if you blindly bet, you just print. Shout out to Frank for doing the population tendencies and data analysis.
I think I check fold here. No, if I had a diamond there, I would have bet. I don't like betting those two-tone boards when I don't have some backdoor flush equity.
Well, it's an exploit, right? Maybe-
Yeah, I
maybe-
should do that more.
Maybe you could consider it. Because it works great for me. Again, same spot. I'm always betting here. I don't know if we have much calling here from this stack depth against AP with deuces. So I don't know about that one. I see some merit calling like 5s plus. Deuce, I don't know. Oh, my favorite hand. Two pair, shallow SPR, we just call. Check, check, and then we lead the river here. For how much? I would go 7 or 8. This is too small, I think. Cause, yeah. we
Wait,
always-
wait. If you go 7 here, what do you think will Willem call with?
Pocket kings. Ace high,
7 bigs with ace high?
quite possibly. Any jack is just playing, right? And then, some tens may call.
But okay, so my reasoning, I personally like the small bet. Because I think if he has jack X, he might raise. And if he has a hand like ace high, I feel like the small bet will get called quite often.
We should run this one. Well, once that jack paired, my heart kind of sunk, and I was like, I don't know what to do here.
Solver jam river, but you don't need to play like solver.
Solver is not jamming river. I feel like whenever it goes check, check on the turn, you have like a pretty big probe here strategy.
If we are the only one who has a queen and in position and never has a queen, of course it both jumps.
It doesn't make
In
sense.
position never has a queen, so and big man has all the queens, so how can it not build the jump?
It's 3.x pot. Why would you jam?
Yeah, even if it's 20x blood jam, it still builds it. If one is capped, it always builds like this. Crazy. Because here, Jack X can hero call for 10x spot. In other spots, it just like tries to maximize from the range EV. But here, I think it just goes all in. But you don't need to play like here. You play more like human, like you say. Whatever sizing, you just logically choose one.
So queen of heart, 10 of diamond, jack of clubs. Check. We should size up a lot here. R2 pair can mix, mostly calls. Turn queen of spade. Check, and then he checks back, and then river, jack of hearts. Oh, so that's is right. Is it? Yeah, he is. We do have plenty of jams here. But
Yeah, it's
not
basically
so,
splitting small and big. Like
yeah, with
small.
this hand though, it's going either 5 or 8,
Mm.
right? It's not using jams here. For this particular hand.
Yeah, the
Ja-
problem is you block what you're trying to get called by.
Yeah, jack, right?
Yeah.
So you don't jam a jack. You just jam a queen that unblocks his calls. And then some bluffs with the king. And then like the king's pretty good here because you get a side to fold. I would always raise this one. Especially covering everybody. Oh. I think we need to raise this one as well. The floor, like you don't raise ace eight here. Bet small, nice. Bet small, nice.
We might be getting towards the end here.
It's 400 ends, we're 240 deep. Oh, got a while to go. Was it the long FT?
I don't remember.
This one. We're so deep, he's so
Oh.
shallow. Oh. The money. Always a fold for you guys?
Yes.
This one is close.
Yeah, this has got to be at least final three tables because of the distribute. You see, we're losing players, so we're probably getting towards the final table here.
You remember the names a little bit?
I remember Soviet Spy.
Mhm. Very close spot here again. Is it final two or this is FT?
No, he's going to have 9 play. Go to let. Can you go back one hand? It's not. No, it's not FT because the big blinds will jump at the FT. This is probably final two.
If everyone folded, would we raise here with the ace four?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have raised that a6, but you're covered by both, so maybe not great. Could this be a better open jam?
I think final two tables, I don't have a lot of open jams for 12 and a half bigs. It's also, I don't know how I haven't studied it, but I assume when you have that format where, like the GG format where you get more big blinds at the final table, you want to be a little bit more conservative with your chips.
Oh, I think if at all, king nine suited is a jam here.
No. It's king
I,
10,
I
king 10, king queen, but I don't know. Need to see. King 9 is too low for sure.
I
It's
wouldn't,
it's
yeah,
closer to raise fold than open jam.
I'm with Arturas here. I wouldn't be playing king nine, but king 10, I think I would. I would
or
be in
maybe
a
king
tough
ten,
spot.
yeah.
I mean, I like the min raise here because I can call pretty much any of those shorties pretty comfortably, right? And then I can just fold to the two guys who have big stacks. Like I think the two guys who are immediately after me, when I'm in raise, I'm going to elicit a pretty honest response from them. So once I get through those guys, I can call any of the shorter stack shoves.
Yeah, king jack, you could consider jamming this part of the range. But then if you like, if the option is like less than 10% of range, you can just slam it in the min raise as well. So I think either way. But good to see that it could be a jam. Church. Easy call.
Let's pray. No. Wait, what?
Yeah. We're very short, so. Like king, am I missing something here? King 7 suited, I think I would VPip this one for sure.
For a jam?
Tough spot, honestly.
I don't know, there's two shorties. I'm pretty snug here.
Yeah, you're covered. It's still a suited king, it's so strong. Hmm, don't know what to do here. Let's have a look. So
That's
we
tough.
are 10 deep.
I think we min raise.
Then average
It's
very
good.
low. This one has two shorties. Do we have a big stack? Kinda do. This one has one shorty. Need two shorties.
Do you think it matters that we are only 6 people instead of 8?
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, so you can do 12 flop.
Hmm. Okay, I think no. Oh, no. Maybe this one. Not really. We only cover one. Let's see what it does here. 12. I would min raise. And let's look at another one where there's more shorties. And one with two shorties. So in this one, there's the 9, there's the 4. Let's see what it does here for 11. Still a min raise. So probably good to min raise. Like the jam. Oh, thanks, Jack. Ooh, tough spot. Probably fold. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Well, oh, this one, king blocker. I mean, I'm personally checking back a lot here.
feel like if I had king with the 5 feels like the check back card here. If it was like king 2, I feel like it would be a better jam.
What's
He's
the
also
limit?
not supposed to have a limp range here, right? Like he's supposed to be.
I think he has a limp range. There's kind of always a limp range from the small blind, even if it's very, very short.
When you're covered,
I would guess so. So final two tables, he's 8 big blinds, we're 920 deep. Um, we have more than 18, then he is 7 to 9. And then average is gonna be fairly low. We have, he's the shortest. One where is the shortest? We're very deep here. Let's have a look at this one. So yeah, definitely like aces, kings, they're rags, some suited ends.
so I feel like if he's limping that range, king 5 is a good check back here. I just don't think.
Yeah, probably. No, it's a good blocker.
Just raise.
Yeah, you can get it in.
Yeah.
But I
I
don't
just
blame
don't
you.
trust. I never know what their strategy is here because I don't think they know what they're doing. So it's real hard to put them on a range. He
I
could just
agree.
be nutted. He could be doing this with a bunch of stuff.
I
I
agree.
just think variance line.
Yeah, but it just makes it tough, like post flop if you don't hit. Whereas, yeah, you got a good blocker. You could consider like, yeah, this is gonna be tough to play. Hmm. Okay, I think that's a pretty good job.
Choose him.
14.
I don't know. Feels much.
And then we have 10, 12, 12.
What, your
Nine.
first stack? Do you remember stacks on our table? If we're top three, I don't know, it's too much.
And then he covers us by a decent amount. This one. Maybe we look at 14.
It's bubble. It's 10 or 12 or 11. We are like 500 on our table.
What's 15? It's the 15 and 21. Why don't you look at that one?
15, 21. Where is it?
Right in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
There's some very big stacks here that are not. Oh, we can look at
Yeah,
it.
this premium will here will be way lower.
Could be a good jam on this scenario. But I think it looks more like this one. No. Oh, this one. We're like, let's see.
Yeah, this one, okay. We are bunched up, so it will be not low.
Yeah, good jam, good jam.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I will
This is
run
it.
custom soon.
Is this promised lands?
No, not yet. Maybe that was final
5,
three. Maybe
6,
this is
7,
final
8.
two.
Okay. I would always raise here. Why do you fold?
This is the hand final two tables that I feel like is right on the cusp. I feel like nines is easy, sevens is a fold. I always feel like this hand is like versus the rejam stacks is right on the cusp, so I usually fold.
Okay, I would raise sevens as well. Maybe I'm a little bit out of line here.
Are you calling off if you get jammed on Louis?
Depends by who. If it's a big stack, probably not. If it's a short stack, probably. Tough spot, right? Where is it? Yeah,
Like I've looked at the spot, and I feel like this is always the marginal bottom for these spots.
sure.
And nines is just easy to open and call off, but this is very marginal.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my floor here would be sevens, I think. I don't think I'm playing sixes here. You're covered by him, by him, by him, so probably just fold. Just call, very nice. Great flop. You got a lead here. A probe, I mean.
That's not the flop you want to see when you have aces there.
Definitely, and the turn got it even worse. What do you guys do here? Anyone jams?
Opener's range feels so strong when he does this.
Mm-hmm. But he just has 8 bigs and you have ace 10 suited.
I still think I think this is the old chips saved. Chips saved are more valuable than chips earned in this spot. And that I just think he has our range crushed.
Feels very cuspy here.
I mean, I don't even think I'd play ace jack there. Ace queen. Ace queen feels cuspy to me.
I think we're pricing to scam him, right?
I think so. There's no way to defend this, right? Yeah. This one, you cover both. These,
Yeah, I don't.
I don't feel
This
like
still
they're,
feels so trashy and with this much ICM pressure.
well, like the ICM pressure is on them, not on you here, right?
I still think it's close. We don't have them covered by a lot.
No, I Sam on us as well. We bust, we bust.
Hello, brothers.
Hello, Bogdan.
I also feel like there's a high collision factor between them.
The guy, okay, went in with 6-3 off. What a guy.
I guess my ace 10 suited feels better against him.
So this is
Final
it.
table.
Yeah. Okay. So we get here as the second shortest in chips. So our risk premium is pretty low. We're not that far ahead of this guy. Then we're far from the middle stacks, kind of. So let's see how it plays out. Against EP here, chip leader, and then this guy's in the big blind very short. We have a 10. So when you have a 10 or a jack, it's more likely that it pushes range towards like better hands, right? Because it blocked the bottom. So I like folding. Church. See that small. I would bet small here. Why do you check?
Because he has all the eights and I have no eights.
Okay, but he has worse kings all day as well.
Yeah, but I'm not in chip accumulation mode. So if I'm in chip preservation mode, I want to keep the pot small.
What about flush draws and stuff?
Like if I bet one here and he check raises, like what do I do? It's just
You go with it.
that's terrible. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think that's terrible. I think it's a pretty strong play. Because he's supposed to be raising on pair boards quite a bit. He's chip leader, supposed to be aggressive. And then has worse kings as well, right? And
Yeah,
then some,
Louis, you win chips and you lose dollars. So B money is correct. You win chips, but you lose dollars. It doesn't make sense.
oh, yeah, I don't know. Personally, I would see bet call it off here. If he has an 8, he has an 8. I'm not willing to, yeah. I would definitely value bet this hand.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, interesting. So we just jam here, I guess. Okay.
this spot, I was so irritated. I'm like, nobody's supposed to, you're not supposed to be four ways to the flop on a final table.
Yeah,
That's probably wrong. wrong, but like I'm just gonna bet small and hope to thin the field.
I don't
No,
think
no,
that's
it's good.
wrong.
It's good.
Nice. I think we miss an open here.
I don't like the maybe I don't like the three.
Yeah, but you have an ace and you're chip leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to open. Like no matter table, whatever, and 5K Triton, whatever you open.
I think you could consider raising this one as well. Could consider raising this one as well.
That low, that wide for EP.
Chip
Yeah,
leader, you have an ace. Come on, Bogdan, are you
Yeah.
in it?
Yeah,
Are you an ICM net? You're crazy at the beginning of the
yeah.
tournament and then at the end you're a big net?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
I guess. Maybe I was like that a long time ago. That's why I know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
5-7. Okay, offsuit, offsuit. Ooh, interesting spot with ace jack suited against chip leader. I think I like call here. The thing with three bets is if you four bets, you're lighting your equity on fire, right?
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I don't know this spot. To me, I just kind of had it as Ace Queen O and Ace Jack suited. Like I fold Ace Jack O, I think here. I'll just use this as like my bottom. I'll just use this as a bluff. If I was on the button, I would call, but on the cutoff, I don't want to. I don't want to get induce any action from behind. So I would
You
just say
see,
I'm just gonna.
for personally, for both ace queen and this hand, I would always just call because I don't want to torch equity. It's pretty strong hands to be like three bet folding, so I'd rather just call. Guess you dodge one. On this one, I'm jamming.
No, threes is trash.
Well, you don't jam here.
Yeah,
Ah.
you covered them both, you could.
I think threes against Vesnick's polar. He's got a polar min raise range there, right?
He's the button. Okay, so we got what, 7 left? We're 20 effective, and then he has like 13 on the table. 7 left. And then we have around 20, and then he has 13. 13 to 15, I guess. Then one short stack, but very close to what he has. And then the guy remaining 17. Let's look at this one. So button raise. Easy shove with pocket three. Let's look at another one. This one we're too deep. This one, big blind is not good. So we're the average a little bit. Make it 6. Too many short stacks. Look at this one. For 14, raise. Oh, on this one, it wouldn't be a shove. But it's all like middle stack, so maybe not great. Uh, 33, that's gonna be too much shoving. Let's add like the big blind has like 16 to 18. Can we find something like this? Yeah. Let's look at this one. So raise, again, easy shove. Like betting one here for the same reasons as before. I would bet as well here. I think we have to defend this one.
I think he's just too strong. I think we're dust against his range.
You don't think this is a call?
Not against Ice David. I think he's just super strong when he raises there.
No calling range.
No calling range from the big blind after us. What do you mean? For sure we have a calling range. So there's a 5, a 6. We are 13. There's 6 players left. So 12, 14, and then he's raising from the low jack as the smallest stack, has a 10 bigs. So roughly 10 bigs. There are shallower stacks, so this one's probably okay. So raise, then big blind. Oh, fine fold. Fine fold here. Even queen jack would be folding. So this one has 2 short stacks. This one really has only one. Let's see if we can find another one. Uh, Lower the average a little bit. So yeah. A very short stack on the button. Okay, let's look at this one. Why is the 18 here? So it's 6 to 10. Probably more like 8. With one short stack. Then we have around 15. This, I think, would be okay. Mixing here. So probably just a fold. I would jam this one. I don't think I would min raise very much. Okay, easy call. Beat the church. For the chip lead.
Sorry, I was on mute. LP, do me a favor. Is that you think that 10 tens is a slam dunk or you think that's borderline? I was really
Slam,
debating.
slam dunk for me. I would be in the box with eights or sevens. Tens to me is just,
You think nines is a call here?
yeah,
Do you have a sim for this? Because this, like,
sure.
especially with the four big blind stack and the.
So we start at 16, button cutoff hijack. To 18. Then he has 23 from the small blind. So above 20. And then there's a really short stack on the big blind. 15, 20. There, this one has two short stacks. Let's see with two short stacks gonna be tough. Small blind should be jamming extremely wide here as well, right? Because he's chip leading. Is he chip leading here? Very close to it.
Yeah, I think he was. Well,
I don't know.
he's got me covered and he's got
Yeah,
big blind covered, so he can be pretty abusive.
yeah, tens. Making decent money.
And that's with two shorties.
That's with two shorties. So with one
Yeah, so this
shorty,
is
yeah,
and what's can you go to what's he supposed to be jamming there from the small blind?
very
Let's see what
wide, very, very wide.
he just gets to go ape shit there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He puts you in the box basically because of the shorties, right? He takes a, like, you were folding what, like 50% here or more? Yeah, 65%. So he's just running you over with this jam. And you can't do anything about it unless you have like, yeah, nines would be my floor.
This is in there. I really thought nines would be out of there, but yeah.
Well, they don't make a ton of money, but they make a little bit. But this is against a perfect jamming range, right? So are your
But 10
opponent jamming all the floors? I don't know, right? I don't know if you get like king 10 very often. I mean, pairs, I see that. This block, not really the suited nines, but the suited tens, I think it's possible. I think there's more shoves in the ace, king, ace, queen as well. So maybe the range is a bit different. I don't see very many king six suited or stuff like that. But still, I think it's a fine call. This one is tough. Any merit in three
I thought
betting
about
here?
three betting this.
Mm-hmm. Think it could be a thing here. So we are small blind with 25 big blinds to 31. And then he's button with 20, more than 25. 25 to 27, maybe. And then we're looking for 1, 2, 3 very short stack. Is there a short stack in the big line? Yes. Button, small blind. So this one is pretty good, I think. So you should be very wide here. And plus, I don't think people have so many jams here. And then, very small. Mostly just a call.
Ugh.
Interesting. I'm not calling ever here.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a calling range here.
I think this is too tight. They collide. Okay. I don't think I would size up here. I think I would just make it 2.
I think we get to size up there because he doesn't have he doesn't have ace king. So we have an asymmetric advantage on this flop.
Yeah, but this guy's all in, right? And then I don't know. He covers you, it's ICM. You have a pretty strong hand, so if anything, I could see like this hand class could, but it's never gonna go like above 50% pot, I think.
Oh, no,
Do,
it's a
do you
minimal
think you
board.
get called by all the ace X with the sizing?
I don't think
If
so.
you D70 with board, he will fold like a lot of aces. Like there is no point for what is he fighting?
Yeah, my
just-
strategy personally, I would just bet small here.
Run some protected pots in general. You don't in vanillas you don't use big sizings in protected pots.
Pretty big bet, no backdoors. Yeah.
It's same that spot will work same as multi-way. If you bomb it, for example, multi-way big blind can fold these six. Same as multi-way. It's very similar to be honest.
Again, I like to bet here quite a bit. Yeah, okay, I think raising is okay.
There's a ton of ICM pressure on that guy, right? Like
Yeah.
there's two short stacks. He just kind of wants to hang around.
Like 8-7 suited, 8-6 suited, I would jam. 8-5 is probably mixing raise and limp. Actually, you may not have many limps here because of the two shorties. You can put a lot of pressure, as you said. Collision.
We had when I won that tens hand, we had such a wonderful like chip dynamic, and it all went to crap.
Yeah. This one is difficult. What would you guys do here? I'm torn between jamming and folding.
Just fold.
It's
Call,
a
call.
fold.
I would call it.
But Gun says call, we're in trouble.
Jam.
Yeah, I think I like a jam
See?
here sometimes.
But yeah, there's that.
Okay, open, jam, you have pocket tens. Yeah, easy fold, I guess.
Seriously? Whoa.
Yes. It's the final table and then high collision event. And then this guy is not jamming much worse hands than yours, right? So
Okay.
then this guy is also uncapped, right? So you could just have kings here and then you're out before this guy and this guy. So
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you
very
could
true.
see his hand and you saw his hand with his was ace queen, would you want to take this spot?
probably not.
Ace queen offsuit, yeah. Suited is kind of dangerous.
Oh my
Bug down.
gosh. Yeah. If I can see his hand is ace queen, it's pure fold.
Yeah. Collision. Billy won't go. My favorite hand. We win the pot. Let's go.
I think that's worse than a bad beat. The final table, getting walks with aces.
I disagree. You won the pot. It's wonderful. Chip leading here. You got to raise. Okay, I like the call. What? What happened? There an eight? Oh my god,
Yeah,
there's an
look, you
eight.
got lucky.
Difficult spot here. Very difficult. Think we call. Ouch.
I'm not sure about the call. Maybe it's a jam.
No, never. So he doesn't have many aces and he wouldn't be checking many queens. Is he value betting at nine here? I think it's fairly thin. Tough spot. I think I like the call here. Oh, value betting at nine. What a guy. Okay, we get it in. Lose.
Louis, you sure we won this one?
Huh? The five
Are you
big
sure
blind
we
with ace
won this
three
one?
off.
No, no. Are you sure we won this tournament?
I don't know anymore, Ashwin. I don't know. Looks like,
Looking pretty dire.
Yeah.
so this one is very close, right? We got three big
Yeah,
blinds
we're
behind,
we're
quarter of
short.
your,
He can
yeah,
shove any. He's shoving everything here.
yeah. Would you take every king here?
Yes.
Okay,
I think we take every jack here.
maybe, right? Oh, he just had the church. Look at that. He must have been so sick pre-flop. Alright, we're gonna take him out. 10-8 off.
Gotta love when you see that.
Yeah, I guess he was ready to go, like Cup and Joe. Jack three. These guys don't bust. Queen seven lose, wow. Okay, we call, we call. Win this time. Jam. I like the jam. I like the bet a lot. I like the jam. Oh. I like the jam. Nice flop. Didn't need it. We fold. Very nice. Bit of a cooler. Raise, jam. Oh, really? Happy days.
I don't even know what he had. I left the room and just came back.
Mhm.
Oh,
And you
oh
won
my
it.
goodness.
Oh, we got him on the river.
Oh my goodness. What a sweat must have
Fucking
been,
insane,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. And that's all. B money. Where is it? Screw
Congrats.
almost $10,000 here.
Still no
9.0.
5 fig score for me, but we were close.
Very close, very
Yeah,
nice
super
score,
close.
my friend. Congratulations.
Congrats,
Thank
bro.
you.
So shout out to
Congrats.
you. It's never easy to go in front of the class and show your homework. So shout out to you for that. Thanks a lot for sharing the hands. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks a lot for joining, everybody, and I'll see you guys around.
Have a nice
Thanks,
one, guys. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers out.